everybody. This is Tim Ria back with Surf TV. Really excited to have a cool company called Talk to the Manager with John Washam and Jeremy Lubin. You do biz dev and you're the CEO.
Yes. Hi there. So we started Talk to the Manager as really a service for business owners to help them avoid negative online reviews by allowing them to get anonymous feedback from customers by text message, and the ability to respond and fix any kind of customer service issues before that customer leaves unhappy and goes home and writes a negative review.
Yeah.
So the customer just picks up their phone, texts their comments to a phone number that's on the table, just like they're texting a friend, and those comments go to the entire management staff, and any of them can respond back to that customer and fix that problem.
That's great.
And it's anonymous both ways.
Because I know, like with Yelp and with all these different review sites, somebody can just have a quick bad experience that can be taken care of, but if it's not, it permanently exists on your record. It can make or break your business.
Right. So a lot of the research we've done, we've seen that just the difference in 1 star in an online review can be plus or minus 9% conversion.
Wow.
And that's a huge percent when you're talking about an independently owned restaurant. That's a lot of customers walking out your door. So we really want to give them the opportunity to fix things before the customer ever leaves and puts it out in the public for the public to view.
Yeah, I always love that preemptive customer service, and it makes them happier too, right? So
it actually really increases brand loyalty, because if you've ever been to a restaurant and randomly talked to the manager, you usually feel a little bit closer with that restaurant. You're like, hey, I talked to them. You might even go tell a friend, like, oh, I had a problem, but the manager, it really spreads that word of mouth and gives the chance to turn a bad experience into an extremely positive experience.
Yeah. What's the business model? How do you charge for the service?
Yeah. So the business owner pays $29 a month per location. So if they have multiple places, it's $29 for each. And each business gets their own phone number. And they can have these conversations with their customers by text message, and it's unlimited. So it's just $29 a month per location.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what's your startup experience been, and how did you hear about the Surf Incubator here in Seattle?
Sure. So I've hopscotched from different startups that I've been hired to work at over the years. So as a software engineer, and then in this last startup I was at was a kind of software engineer / product guy, and then did a little bit of design work. So just kind of been all over the map as far as that. But then at nights and weekends, I've always had something. So I've always been working on some project. So I've got a couple of other services that I've offered in the past, and are still kind of ongoing. But this thing is the one where I knew I was going to need to bring in some help and blow this thing up huge. So so that's where I've kind of come from. Yeah.
So straight out of high school, I went into corporate sales. And just totally decided it wasn't for me. So I went back to college, and I went to UW, and I actually majored in entrepreneurship.
Oh, cool.
Through the Foster School of Business, and through that whole program, I just got hooked up with places like the Founder Institute and the Northwest Entrepreneurial Network. And I really started getting out into the community and meeting a lot of startups. And as I was a student, I started doing a lot of free consulting for a lot of startups, and I just really realized how much I love startups. And the more and more I started working with them, I started hearing about Surf, and this place just had a crazy amount of buzz. So when we decided we were ready to find some office space, I made a list of different incubators and shared workspaces in town, and we hit up Seton, the founder of Surf, and this is the first place we checked out, and we signed papers before we left. This place is awesome. We were just over anything else on the list, didn't even care about going to see it. We were in.
Nice. And what resources do you like about what's available here, and what would you like to see the community help sponsor and bring to Surf Incubator?
Sure. So Surf is kind of this triad of startups and a community, and just different service providers. I'm trying to finish up my triangle there, but it's so it's startups, and you've got a great community just inside the building of people you can talk to and kind of bat ideas around and help each other kind of solve problems. And then you have the community of different people who are out there just to help, and service providers and that kind of thing. So attorneys, accountants, The list goes on of just different people that startups need their resources and their advice. So it's a way to have the community come in and help the startups as the startups are helping the community in a larger way.
Yeah.
And especially, Seattle's thriving startup community is, it's growing and it's strong. We've got, strong investor base, strong startup base, lots of technology. We've got biotech, and we have, we've got gaming companies. We've got so many different, just a huge salad bowl of different kind of industries around here. So you've got a diverse, investor portfolio. You got, Seattle's got it all. And surf is kind of the nexus of where things are happening, where the next big companies are going to come out of. And the community is here to foster that and help it grow. So it's a great combination.
I think for me, the coolest thing about being at Surf is being at Surf. Telling people that we're here, I can't tell you how many meetings we've gotten out of that because people want to come check out the space. Like, it's almost a huge addition for us.
Yeah, I noticed some people want to come down here, and Eric Carter, a friend, was just down here today. Oh, I want to check that out and hear about it.
People all the time, and it's cool. Like, there's so many, things going on. I mean, every day. Like, we don't have time to go to 90% of them. But the cool thing is, like, sometimes our lawyer is here. So we get free 10 minutes of consultation with our lawyer just because he happened to be in the building, and
don't tell them that.
Right.
Yeah.
Random things like that happen all the time. There's always somebody in this building to talk to.
Yeah.
And the really cool thing is just our network just exploded because anybody we don't know, somebody here knows and can point us to. And everybody is so helpful in helping you expand and get a hold of that network. That in the couple months we've been here, it's just been hugely beneficial.
How can people out there support you guys? Like, what's your biggest need? Right?
Sign up.
Okay, so what's the sign up process?
Yeah, so it takes literally less than 2 minutes. You get on to talktothemanager.com, and you can sign up your business, and we'll have new signs ready for your restaurant table or your hotel rooms, whatever you need, to you within probably a week, and you will be on your way.
Nice. Okay. What resource do you guys leverage in the community? There's like the BizSpark program. We just had Steve Xiao here. What other things can you tune the entrepreneurs and startup community into checking out?
I would definitely say we go to a lot of NWIN events. That's the Northwest Entrepreneurial Network. Caitlin Gotzi and Dan Rossi that run it are awesome. They are bringing in all kinds of people from the community, always giving talks and these great networking events where you get a chance to meet a lot of people. Some of the best traction we've got has been through people we've met at those events.
Oh, cool.
And there's free beer, great events, definitely check them out. And also, I'd say after watching things through the Founder Institute, if you are in the ideation stage and you have an idea and you think it's great, and you don't know how to turn it into a business, I would definitely suggest check out Founder Institute. Dave Parker, Mike Vandenbos, those guys are running an awesome program and getting some real businesses that are coming out of there.
Any last things to add? I think we've covered some good ground here.
Yeah, I think what Talk to the Manager is, it's a simple service that solves a very important problem.
Yeah.
I think with us being in Surf and having this, geographically fantastic, you got the ferry, you got, bus lines, everything is right here. You got great places to eat. And then the community coming in, helping out. You've got, it's so much is available here at Surf. And we've barely even tapped into everything because we've just been so busy. But it's just a fantastic place. Come down and take a tour. And then, there's so many people that want to help startups. People that want to give advice and just, people that just want to talk to you about your cool business over a coffee. And you never know where those conversations are going to lead or people they're going to lead you to. So just my advice is just take every meeting and take every, reach out to everybody you can because everybody wants to help.
Ask for some love.
Ask for some love and you will get lots of love.
Nice. All right, well, that's John and Jeremy, Talk to the Manager, really cool service. I'm going to actually pass some connections your way after this conversation.
Awesome.
And Tim Ria signing out for Surf TV. And thanks, Melissa, for hanging out back behind studio controlling things. Thanks.